share information from the camp of Shut Up Movement. Shut Up Movement. Shut Up Wale this movement. But first, SM fans are dope. And I'm talking about SM fans all over the world. Because the kind of numbers I'm seeing on the incoming project, it is great. The biggest story in showbiz today here in Ghana. It is about the restructuring of Shut Up Movement management team. And when you go online, many people are happy about it because they see a new energy and a new force coming up. Listen, when I come back, we'll start talking. All right, so just as it has been stated, I'm sure many have read press statement. Earlier in the afternoon in my editorial, I read a full statement of the new management restructure at Shut Up Movement. And again, to those who missed it, just so you know, at the moment, Abdallah Sika is the GM. And of course, those who know Juwait, one of the founding fathers of Shut Up Movement. So, well-deserved position. Mr. Daniel Kwesi is the personal assistant of Shut Up Wale. Miss Gifty Nkrumah, you can also call her Mawena, is our road manager. And of course, Sammy Ban here is our PR manager as well. Now, Solash, aka Ni Ashon, Solomon Ni Ashon, or Mr. Solomon Ashon, is also our regional coordinator in terms of merchandising. And to the producers, the guys behind the powerful sounds you guys enjoy, we have Pac, and Pac's real name is Mr. Kester Ashon. Mr. Kester.
No, that's Natty Boy.
Oh, sorry, that's Natty Boy. That's true.
Yeah.
Mr. Kester Ashante, Mr. Kester Ashante, Natty Boy, and Mr. Stanley Date as Pac. These are the powerhouses behind the Shut Up Movement empire. I love the energy ever since this came out. As a matter of fact, I see many people welcoming it and feel like, yeah, there's a new force, because it is not as if someone has come from somewhere to be part of it. It is still the in-house people coming out together with different roles and different positions to make it work. And guys, your reviews about it before we run away from here. Let me start with Lionel.
I think, Brass, I mean, every business venture has a structure.
Yeah.
My rhyming.
It's true. Every business venture has a structure.
Yeah, so I think with the SM family, and this is some official thing. Although more boom internally, they know everything about this.
Yeah.
So to the public, because we'll be me somebody like Juwade with the SM brand, and the person may ask, who is this guy?
Yes.
So this is to clarify.
And he's been around since.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it will be better me
when Shatta is telling you he enjoyed story.
Yes.
Like it's no joke.
Yes.
Like it's no joke.
Yeah. Into Yabuama, and when I believe say it's because of business, because or person only the brand a business, but the person doesn't know who to contact or call.
Okay.
So you know, say, oh, this is the right call when I want to get this out of SM. This is the right person to call when I want to get this. And see, I think say something if the others are emulating a bebwa, because say no obi kwa wo no frewa me pe artist me pe say me ye promo. Assembly about Mate, me person will clarify, mommy. The person doesn't.
Let me ask this: is this the first time an artist has put out his call thing like this?
This is the first time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Unless it is a record label.
Yeah. Although they may have, but officially they don't have.
Unless it is
something like that.
Oh wow!
I haven't seen a record label like let's say Links Entertainment and all them.
Balance, did they ever do something
they don't really do.
They do. They've done it.
Oh wow!
Before,
then this is big.
Say a brand, an artist.
So at least now, when you contact any of the people that you know officially, you are connected
to.
You
want to work with SM producer, or you want to contact SM for anything about instrumentation, producing, whatever, you know the right people to call because
contact,
they
yeah.
have the information. If you want to do business, when it comes to advertising, you know who to call. And see, I think it's a step in the right direction. So all those who love SM, the fans, everybody, they know say, oh, this is our guy who does this. Inti se mi jina baby mpona me ye SM fan. Na me try so much obi onye SM fan na. Me say, oh, unim say unia we na yes. So they see you know he put out ebia PR and I said we want a day rejoin that way to Abontin because he is supposed to take charge of that.
Yeah.
We and a boama program a course because ono na adwuma ni. Yo di na chi a wakuta ne bag no na any PA because that is his work. That is why you see him with him. It be man nyoma simple. E be man amanfo so ati nyoma bebre ase. I think say a good na all the other brands when it comes to music no if they are doing something like that e be boama sa nyoma we so ati no being so pay artists deny a particular job depending on what the person wants the person will know who to exactly to contact.
Wow,
at
well
that point
said.
in time.
Well said. I think you've put it right. Yes, let me go on to Chemo. Let me listen to Chemo's opinion on this as well.
Yeah. I think this is a good news. The thing is, when in every organization or every brand, some of the way for people to trust you is when they know that you have a structure.
Okay.
So when you put out something for people to know that, okay, within this organization, they have a structure. They have a way that they deal with things because there are people in charge of various
different positions
rules and all those things. They trust the brand. Even if what will be coming out is not what they like, they trust the brand because they know that they are individuals responsible for some rules in there. So if something is not going right, it is a particular person that they will point to. Not the company as a whole. So just based on that, this is a good thing. And I think
that's another solid point.
Yes, and I think Shatter movement is showing the way. They are giving a way that others can emulate or others can learn and also follow same.
Okay.
And again, when something happens, now they know exactly the person that they should be
to
holding
call out for
to this.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, not long ago, Nana Romeo came out to say something that if you know anything about business organization and how things work in music industry, you will laugh at it. But some people believed what he was saying. I remember he said that there's nobody who can manage Shatawale. And his reason is that Shatawale shouldn't be able to do anything without a manager saying that do it or not. If a manager says sit down, you sit down and all those things. And there were people who were for him, they were agreeing with whatever that he was saying. It will tell you that they don't know that there's a structure. They don't know that there's a way that we handle things based on the brand you are dealing with. And Shatter's brand is a brand that had a certain image out there.
Okay.
And this kind of presentation is also giving a certain image going forward. And I think the brand is now very attractive.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to associate, or a lot of people want to work with Shatter's brand.
Yeah.
And this thing will give them the trust that they are looking for.
Wow.
This thing will give them that it is you will be okay dealing with the brand because they are organized, because they have that corporate touch that you are looking for. Even though you may see Shatter and say whatever, people outside may say whatever, but looking at this structure,
his job is not what you think.
Yeah. And we are good to deal with it. So for me, I think this is a good one, and we should praise the team for coming up with something like this. It's good.
Wow, solid one there. Roland will speak finally. Roland, I think, has been in the know of this a long time ago.
Why are people asking, where's my face? What do you want my face on the flyer for?
Oh, people are asking where's your face?
Yeah. Today I've had like 10 calls already when the news came out. Where's your
Tell
face?
them you are my assistant. you are at my back. That's why they didn't see your face.
Maybe when she said school bag.
I know. Why they don't know that you are in charge of Saxy, right?
That's why.
Yeah.
So I remember when I told Papa, it was like, it's now the BB Shacks now, and I was like, yeah, it's there. When you go on my profile self, it is there. You know, the empire is this is what we call group of companies. And yes, you may be at one side, but it doesn't mean that when your expertise or your help is also needed at the other side, you will not go.
We all branch to Shaggy sometimes.
Yes, CEO, our shadow CEO is there, so it's normal for me. I know some people will be surprised, and some people will have some mixed feeling about some of these announcements.
Of course.
You know why? It is because we find ourselves in a space that is more informal operated than formal. The informal way of operating is more than formal. Mostly, like we said, mostly we will see this with certain, or we picture some of these moves with certain kind of institutions, and mostly out of our entertainment space.
That's the end they encounter.
There be. The moment something like this comes to mind, the last thing or the first thing that you are going to think of will be maybe a certain record label will be, and even that one has to do with affiliation with an external label will be somewhere. That is when we would want to put some of these structures in place and stuff. But hardly would you get individual entities like coming up with some of these structures. And that is the positive side of it. Me, I always say Shatawale always put himself as a sacrificial lamb.
Yes.
He will open the way and people would emulate. And fortunately for them, they will now have a blueprint to also better for themselves. And that is the beauty of what we are doing now. So far, in the initial stages, there are some people that receive it with mixed feelings. But if you understand how things work, especially mixing business with entertainment and how far you would want to go, you understand why some of these things are very necessary in times like this. And how we deal with people. We always say, we want to go international. You want to go international, but you don't want to you don't want to operate like how they operate. How would you be able to understand? Because you see, that is why when our people get some of these deals and they go outside and they see, okay, this person is in charge of A&R, this person is the producer. There is no way an A&R or maybe a PA or another form of manager would come and speak to you about the artist contract.
Exactly.
They won't, because they know their position and it is well structured. You don't need book for them to tell you. And in a space where we've also been struggling with identification in terms of who is doing what and who is doing what. Charlie, you see, when you assume the role of the general manager and you were multitasking, people were not seeing.
Yeah, it's true.
People were not seeing.
Well, some few people were seeing it though.
Yes, but you see, there was a strategy that you were holding at that point. And I hope some people will be able to think deep to know and understand why this restructure is necessary.
I know.
Because there were certain things that you had. You see, Chemo mentioned, say, first, people had a certain perception about the brand Shatawale or Shatta movement. Now, it is becoming more and more and more attractive.
True.
Because of certain operations and certain injections. You see, when you assume that position, it came with the same feeling. Some people did not like it. Oh, Sammy Flex. Oh, you better Pamuneneya. Oh, Sammy Flex. It will just take one line. Oh, meanwhile, the strategy internally that you were holding or you were playing, they have no idea.
Yeah, that's true.
Of the role. So even sometimes some people confuse your managerial position with what they assume. Oh, Sammy Bless says he's the manager. He's supposed to tell Shatawale to sleep at 6 o'clock. Sammy Bless says he's the manager. He's supposed to... And again, trusting a brand in this chaotic environment on how you can approach the brand and do business with also comes with when you are assured of a certain form of structure. Charlie, yawaha, and our bro, ebe didi be strap at them. Poto! Say then wa friend for interview. I know be a friend for interview.
And the manager.
And then the manager charge. Actually, there was a press statement coming from this strap camp. But they couldn't even identify the person that had the conversation on their behalf. Whether the person was a former member or not. They weren't. But now, okay, you want this. You know who to go to. And if you want, there's somebody in charge of media and PR. Inti unkoshia general manager and commissar and say, oh, why did the artist insult this person? And no di whatever odidi.
Enye na adwuma no.
Odidi. Oyi dia kempaluta yi ma me no Roland the power.
What say?
Odi ma. You understand? Because there are people now in charge of, and it is not, people should understand that it is not also about position titles. It is about the efficiency of building that the team and the brand. And that is it. So whether you like it or not, somebody has founded his company, says I want to work with these people in these positions. If you don't like it, go and also form your own and put whoever you want to
what you want to do.
Of course.
Yeah, so congrats to the team. Shatta said new energy, new government, new force, and that is what it means. For Shatta movement, we are aware of what we do together. When you see us fighting, we fight together. Like when you come and we are fighting you, everybody's fighting.
We will fight you.
Aha, that one. We do everything together, and that energy continues because we have been there. Nobody's new there. We all know the energy within the camp. So it is what it is. Congratulations to Abdallah Juwade Sika, aka Bossu Juwade.
Shatta Juwade.
Yeah, Shatta Juwade. You guys should watch out for some more.
Yeah. This is your boy, Wale Music TV. Send subscribe my show, wanna subscribe him. If you na click bell no do na me the video be out tomorrow. I want the first person about share. If you na drop a comment was so. Wale Music TV, yes, Shatta Wale ni TV, I yeba more Shatta Wale ni news. Na update, everything be a friend Shatta Wale who be a once a back on the more platform do. Into bomb more than subscribe, next share. Now brother, and I was still who edumede in Wale Music TV. Video be able post on what had they be a ba Shatta Wale. Inti say Shatta Wale no fan could send their blend bete good news. Blend never share, never subscribe. Now brother, and I was still who edumede in the more platform do. Video be able post on what had they be a ba Shatta Wale. Inti say ejimu di day Shatta Wale fan could send their blend bete good news ba Shatta Wale. Ne bomb dana share. Now brother, and I was sister. Who edumede in Wale Music TV. Thank you.